What's good with YouTube, man? Welcome back to another wavy video, man. And today, man, I'm coming at y'all with a video on why it's important to clean your tools, man. By tools, I mean your brushes, your DURAGS, whatever it is you use to get waves, man. I'm be telling y'all why it's important to clean them. And also, I'm gonna show y'all how I clean mine. You dig what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more lit content, man. But first, you know we got to unrag, man. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. Alright, man, that right there, that's unragging, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man. Let me know, let your boy know if he's spinning. You dig what I'm saying? Let me know down below. But yeah, man, today, man, we finna talk about why it's important to clean the tools that you use to get 360 waves, man. It's always important to clean your tools, man. Like you gotta keep them clean. You dig what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep the brushes clean and you gotta keep the do-rags clean. And now some you may be thinking, okay, some, for some people who may be new to it, maybe new to the wave, to the wave thing or whatever. Some people may be thinking, like, what you mean cleaning? When I say you gotta keep them clean, one thing about when you waving, you know what I'm saying, processes that we go through, like when we waving, you're using pomade, you're using moisturizers, you're using all these things that you put into your hair. And of course, to also apply these things in your hair, not only do you have to use your hand, but you also have to use your brush. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your brush to get your product all throughout your hair. You know what I'm saying? To get it from the top to the back to the side, work it around in your crown area, everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Like you got to use this brush to get that product all throughout your hair. Now, when you moving that product throughout your hair, you did what I'm saying? Like you moving that product throughout your hair and using this brush, all that product or whatever it is that you put in your hair is getting into these bristles in this brush. You did what I'm saying? So that means, like, say for example, if you wash out your product, right? Like you do like your washing style method, you know what I'm saying? You done washed out your pomade, you done did all that, you done washed it out. And then say you come back, boom, after you done did your wash session, you done that, ragged up. Next day you come back, you grab the same brush that you never cleaned with that same pomade that you just washed out your hair. Basically, all you're gonna do is kind of basically like reapply with this brush, because for one, you didn't clean it. You did what I'm saying? Like you didn't clean this brush. So basically everything that you used before you washed your hair will still be in this brush. I mean, it will still be in this brush, which means like you have a dirty brush. And not even only that, not even just talking about the product side. Like think about it day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like as we go day to day or whatever, days, say for instance, if you're in school or even like if you're not in school, or say if you working or whatever the case may be, throughout days, you're gonna sweat. So you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna sweat your hair out, you're gonna sweat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural. That's what's gonna happen. Say whether if you at work, you at school, you playing ball, you at any type of practice or wherever you at, you're gonna sweat. And then say boom, you come home and then you grab this brush, then boom, get the brushing. After you did all that sweating and all that or whatever, you come home brushing and doing all that, boom, dirty brush. And then of course, as we all know, after you done brushed and you done all the brushing, and then say you used all your pomades and all that stuff like that, then you're gonna rag up. You're gonna use a do-rag. Now, some may be wondering, how is it that a do-rag is dirty? Why do I have to clean a do-rag? Good question. If you ask that question, that's a good question. You did what I'm saying? You have to clean your do-rag because this, of course, as we all know, if you don't know what I'm finna say next, you might need to click out the video. But this goes on your head. You dig what I'm saying? Like this right here goes on your head. So which means if you sweat it, or say like for some, you know what I'm saying, like when you hooping or whatever, and of course you might have a do-rag on. Or say wherever you at, or say if you're out in the sun, whatever the case may be, of course you're gonna sweat and you're gonna have this do-rag on. This within itself not only keeps your waves and everything like intact, it can absorb sweat. You know what I'm saying? Which means like when you have this on, not as much sweat is just running down your face. You dig what I'm saying? This right here is what's stopping, you know what I'm saying, stopping the sweat from running down your face, and also kind of stopping your hair from like freezing up as badly as it probably would. Basically, if you didn't have this on, your hair would freeze up like very bad. This is kind of helping with that. You dig what I'm saying? Like when you're out and you're doing certain things where you can have a do-rag on. I'm pretty sure anybody who wears a do-rag and does things with a do-rag on or whatever, that's out in the heat or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you felt this do-rag and it's been wet. You know what I'm saying? Wet from sweat. You dig what I'm saying? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically full of sweat, which means you don't wanna sit around. You don't wanna, okay, boom. You done been out that day, you done sweated, boom, and all this stuff like that. You don't wanna turn around, wash your hair, and then come back after you done did that, and then throw this same do-rag on that you've been hooping in, or say the same do-rag on that you've been walking around in that got a bunch of sweat in. You know what I'm saying? Basically like a dirty do-rag. Like, you don't want to do that. Those are things that you don't want to do. So yeah, man, like those are things that you don't want to do, man. You don't want to turn around and basically, like I said with the brush, you don't want to turn around and basically reapply product in your head that you just washed out. That's what I mean by you have to clean out your brushes. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to clean out your brushes, and also like clean out your comb, like, you know, like in between the combs as well. Any type of heavy product in your head, and say if like you want to like comb throughout your hair or whatever, you will see that like in between those little teeth of the comb, you will see like the little, you know what I'm saying, you'll see like the little stuff like in between the comb, like clean that out as well, because you don't want to reapply dirt into your head. Basically what I'm trying to say. If you done washed your hair, make sure you clean off your tools. You did what I'm saying? Clean off your brushes and your do-rag. That way, after you done did your washing and all this stuff like that, now you got a fresh do-rag to put on. You ain't got to worry about, you know, like maybe like going to buy like a whole new do-rag or nothing like that. You did what I'm saying? Like all you got to do, boom, grab the do-rag that you just cleaned, throw it on, now you in the game. You did what I'm saying? Then boom, then as soon as it's time for the brush, you get your brush that you just cleaned, boom, now you ready for the go. You did what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. Keeping your tools clean, man, that's a key to not only just keeping your hair clean, but also like I feel like keeping your hair healthy, man, because like you don't want to spend all that time washing your hair and then come back and then just basically put that same stuff back in your head. You dig what I'm saying? Especially after you done just wash, you know what I'm saying? Like you might not feel like putting no pomade back in and all that stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? So make sure you keep your products clean. But yeah, if you want to keep your brushes and stuff clean, man, this is how you clean your brush. Basically, the thing that you need to clean your brushes or whatever. Well, one thing that I use shampoo to clean my brushes or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? I take the brush, boom, turn the water on, take the brush, you know, you wet the brush, you get it wet. You get your bristles wet. You dig what I'm saying? And then boom, take the shampoo, put it on the bristles, and then take your hand and then like rub it throughout the bristles, you know what I'm saying? So it spreads, you know what I'm saying? Spreads like evenly throughout the brush. You dig what I'm saying? Then after you do that, you're gonna take it back under the water, rinse it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna rinse that shampoo out, then you're gonna come back and then do it a second time. Then around the second time, you should see that it's starting to foam up. And then like once you see that, that's when boom, you know, like you getting that clean in. You dig what I'm saying? Same thing like when you washing your hair. Like the first time you wash it and you put the shampoo in and you rub it through, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna lather up. You dig what I'm saying? But then like after you done wash that first set out, and then boom, come back and then put the, you know what I'm saying, put more shampoo in. Then after that, you know what I'm saying, like you gonna see it then lathered up. You know what I'm saying? It's lathered up. And that's what you wanna see when you're washing out your brush. You dig what I'm saying? Like you just wanna see it, you wanna see it lather up. After it's been lathered up or whatever, then boom, you wanna take it back under there and then wash it out again. Then also like another key thing that you also wanna know right here is a Torino Pro. You can't really see the name no more because I've been putting that work in. So you know the name gone, it disappeared. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, so this really is a Torino Pro. One thing that they say when you get them, I think, don't quote me on it, but one thing that I think I remember that they said like not to use like no hot water, you know what I'm saying, like when you washing this, because I think like if you using like hot water, like when you washing the brush out and stuff like that, like the finish of this, like the finish of the brush that is, you know what I'm saying, that is coated in, like this finish or whatever, it can't come off. But you know what I'm saying, like if you don't really too much care about that, then you know, to each his own, you do what you gotta do, you dig what I'm saying. But yeah, so like you can use like little warm water or cold water, whatever the case may be. Just as long as you got your brush, just as long as you're keeping your brush clean, like, cause that's the number one key. Keeping your bristles clean, you dig what I'm saying? But next up, man, keeping your do-rag clean. Now, man, when you keeping your do-rag clean, keeping your do-rag clean to me is very easy. One thing I will say, if you have, right here's a Red by Kids do-rag. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kids do-rag, little thin do-rag, the thin silky do-rag. Basically any do-rag that you have. One thing that I had to learn the hard way, don't put this in the washer. Like, just don't do it. Don't put it in the washer. Because if you put it in the washer, what you're gonna see this thing start to come apart. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna see the threading or whatever. You're gonna start to see that stuff come apart. You basically gonna mess this up by putting this in the washer. So don't put this in the washer or the dryer. There's one thing I had to learn when, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of first trying to even keep this stuff clean or whatever, or first beginning trying to, you know, actually get waves. You get what I'm saying? How you clean these, you hand clean these, same thing you do with a brush. You can take your shampoo, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and clean like how you clean with these. Or you can take basically any type of soap. Same thing like I said with the brush. You take your do-rag, you run it under the water, then you take your soap, whatever it is that you're using with it, and then you put that in the water as well. And then you know, you just, saying like you hand clean it in the water and just get it clean. That way you getting like all that sweat, that then all that other stuff like that. You getting all that out of this do-rag, and you're gonna see, man, it gonna even after you clean it, it's gonna have like even like a silkier look. You will see it, cause I'm pretty sure like a lot of y'all have seen like. So like if you want to do that for a long time, like it don't have like that first look, you know what I'm saying, like that first silky look that it once had in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, after you wash it, you'll get that look back. Yeah, man, like that's basically it, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring y'all like a short little video on why it's important to keep your products clean, and basically the benefits that come from keeping it clean. Like when you keep your products clean, like you have your hairs, you don't have to worry about brushing your hair and reapplying product in your hair after you wash your hair. Because boom, now you got a clean brush. Same thing with a do-rag. You don't have to worry about putting a stinker do-rag on your head. Like you don't want to walk around with a stinker do-rag on your head, because you could be spinning, but then if you do-rag stink, then you know, what's the point? You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also check out some of my older videos, you know what I'm saying, that I have on the channel. Lit content. But yeah, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more lit content, man. I'm out this time. Peace.